Hello, welcome back to the United Way. The news is out. The deal is done. Michael Carrick will be the Manchester United interim manager between now and obviously the end of the season. David Ornstein came out and obviously Romano, but the David Ornstein tweet is what I have in front of me now. So he came out and said earlier on this morning, Man United have reached an agreement in principle to appoint Michael Carrick as their interim head coach. The deal also includes Michael Carrick's proposed backroom staff. So Michael Carrick this is from Romano. Michael Carrick is already at Carrington with official announcement expected next. All terms agreed on short-term contract and with backroom staff. There was a picture that it was at Carrington this morning. So Steve Holland will be part of Carrick's backroom team at Manchester United alongside Jonathan Woodgate, Johnny Evans and Travis Binnon will also be on the coaching staff. So, look, let us know your thoughts. Obviously, Holland, Steve Holland was part of Gareth Southgate's backroom staff. So some people are like, hold on, are we bringing in really Southgate next? Is this what it is? Is this a bit of a taster? Look, I genuinely wouldn't worry about that. As much as England weren't successful under Southgate, what makes us think he's going to be successful under Carrick at Man United? But look, we're here to talk about Michael Carrick and we'll talk about the management, the backroom staff a little bit more in depth. But let us know your thoughts on the news. Are you happy that Carrick is going to be the Man United interim manager? Would you prefer it? I know some people who support the channel wanted Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but I think Ole sort of ruined his chances when I seen something yesterday that he said that if he was to get Man United into the top 4 Champions League football next season, he would like a bonus and the job permanently. So yeah, I don't think that's what the owners were really planning on. And yeah, Carrick, obviously, whatever he said in the interview, the owners seem to like it. And look, I'll be honest, when the news came out last week that like 1 minute looked like Ole was the favourite, Fabrizio Romano came out and said that Ole deal to Man United could be done at any moment now. At the moment, I thought, oh, lovely, yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay. Vibes. I wouldn't say I was buzzing, but it was a bit giddy. You could say. And then I sort of thought about it then, since probably last Tuesday, I sort of thought about it thinking, do I really want Ole back? In terms of, look, when he was the caretaker, the football was good, we were flying. But look, as soon as he took over permanently, things went bad in the last few months of his time at Manchester United. And it ended on bad terms. He got sacked. If he gets sacked, then that's ended on bad terms, in my opinion. Everyone was shouting him out, and the people that were shouting him out, in the end, I was probably I don't really shout managers out now. I'm just sort of like, I think it's best he goes, and that's what I was with Ole. So yeah, him come back would have been weird. And look, Ole come back would have been vibes. But are we here for vibes or are we here to win? You tell me, are we here for vibes or are we here to win? It's all well and good getting vibes week in, week out. We could have got we can get vibes under. We could have got vibes under Ruben. We could have got vibes under. We could have got vibes under Darren Fletcher, and we didn't. So why the hell would I want vibes under Ole? Oh yeah, we get the vibes, but we lose. Lovely. Darren Fletcher was offered a role with Michael Carrick's appointment, but wants to continue leading under 18s. Look, that's fair enough. There's one thing about it, about Darren Fletcher. Fair play to him for his time at Manchester United. Look, it didn't go well, unfortunately. Two games, one draw, one loss. What the fuck is going on here? So, yeah, look. I'm trying to put my phone on pretty silent now. So yeah, look, it definitely is. Look, I wish Michael Carrick the best of luck. I think he needs it. I think anyone who's managing Manchester United needs some good luck because, because it's just one of them where you don't know how it's going to go under Michael Carrick. We don't know. We did and it's the same if Solskjaer came in. It would have been the same if anyone else came in. It's the same with them when Darren Fletcher took over for the 2 games. We didn't know how it was going to go, and unfortunately, it didn't go the way some would have liked it too. But look, Michael Carrick managed Man United for 3 games, 2 wins, 1 draw. The 2 wins against Villarreal and Arsenal, and the draw against Chelsea. So, I mean, look, it's going to be interesting to see, but supposedly he's stubborn in his system, in his style of play, because someone put up on X, and look, I don't believe everything I see, but this is what I'm saying. Supposedly that he is stubborn, a bit like Ruben Amorim, probably more stubborn than Ruben Amorim. And I mean, look, Wilcox wanted Ruben to play 4-2-3-1. Ruben didn't really want to play 4-2-3-1. And that's pretty much one of the reasons why you could say it ended, because there was a disagreement there. But I read this out yesterday, and I'll read it out again, just really quick, because I can sort of go into it a bit more depth. So this is what I seen from Tactics. It's a page on X or Twitter, if you still call it that. I still call it Twitter. So expect a patient build-up play as the team moves through the thirds. He won't sit in and play the counter-attack. Takes the game to every team, as obviously his former team that he coached, as Middlesbrough found out to their detriment at Stamford Bridge the season before last. So here's the main sort of points. His default usual formation is a 4-2-3-1, and that does be moving into a 3-4-3, which is 1 fullback high, 1 low. So look, 1 fullback high. You're not gonna have Dallo. Look, Dallo can't defend. Never mind fucking attack. So who out of all our fullbacks, who can do it more? Who can sort of push up high? Because Shaw can't. Dorgu. It's Dorgu. You played on the wings. You played literally right wing for the previous games. The last few under Ruben, and I think it was the Burnley game under Darren Fletcher. He moved back to. I mean, you won't be playing there again because we have Mbeumo Ahmad back for the derby. So another one on the high fullback side, the wide player becomes the second number 10, which that suits Cunha. So say Dorgu pushes forward. Because Shaw can't. Look, Shaw's balls and Shaw overlapping on that left hand side, key. But unfortunately, can he do it for the 90 minutes constantly for a week? Every game, because we have 1 game a week. We have no midweek games, and if we do, they're in the Premier League. And I don't even know when our next midweek game is. We probably don't have any. All the Premier League games now are probably weekend now. So, but yeah, look, supposedly it's similar to what Kieran McKenna plays at Ipswich. And he stuck to his principles. He really moved away from his style, his system, the way he plays, his structure at Middlesbrough. So, look, the way I see it is he went to do the interview. The clowns would have asked him, right, Michael, what can you do? What's your system? What's the structure? What can you bring to the team? What can you bring to the club? And he would have said what he had to say: his system, his formation, it would have been all sorts of things. So yeah. And then they would have liked that, because they would have heard 4-2-3-1. Bring him in. Ollie obviously would have done 4-2-3-1, but Ollie shot himself in the foot. because he wanted to become interim full time. He would have been looking to get the full time, the permanent job if we finish top four. Now it's funny because if Michael Carrick finishes in the top four, will he want the full job permanently? I think the job is a bit too big for him permanently. Interim, perfect. Permanently, bit too big. The job is a bit too big for him. Permanently, I think. And some would say the same for Ollie, and I mean every man. I mean, people could say the same for recent managers that's gotten sacked, but I just think that, you know, in the end, I would have preferred him because I'm looking at, you know, how things ended. I'm looking at how we played under him last time. I know it's only 3 games and all, but there's not really a lot you can look at. You just have to hope that, okay, this will work out. This will be perfect. And I hope it does. But look, no one knows for certain. We'll know on Saturday against City in the derby. I mean, talk about a tough first game as interim. Like, it's not like we're playing it. I mean, even if we were playing an easy team at home, we probably still fucking struggle. But you never know. But you know a bit more about under City. You know, obviously already out there, what he likes to do, he likes to take the game to teams. He doesn't like to sit back and beat you on the counter. Against City, what do you do? Because if this Man United side tries to go toe to toe Manchester City, it'll be over by half time. So let's see what happens. Look, I'm looking forward to Saturday now. I wish Michael Carrick the best of luck. I hope he smashes it. I hope it goes well. And I would have said the same if it was Ollie or anyone else. You know, I'm going to back him. And yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below what your thoughts is on Carrick being the interim manager. Because I'm still never, regardless of how the season goes, we're still never going to forget the big main issue at this club. And look, I'm sure he'll do an interview when it's announced. The press conference before, which will probably be out Friday, you'd imagine Thursday, Friday. It's usually Friday. You'd imagine, that'll be a very, very interesting one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. But I mean, look, let's see. This is our third manager of the season. Like, Jesus. This is what we've come to. Welcome back, Michael Carrick. He's played as a player, a manager. He has the experience of being a manager. But man, the job is tough. I'm not even a manager, but we all know as fans, you don't have to be a manager. Look at Manchester United. That job, being a Manchester United manager or interim manager or whatever you want to call it, is tough. It's really, 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 really tough. And Michael Carrick has been the chosen one to steady the ship, and I hope he can. I hope he do finish top 4. I hope the football's good. I hope he start winning games. I hope the performances are good. And beating Man City on Saturday would be huge. It'd be a huge bonus. The confidence would just rise in the fan base and have belief again. At the moment, there's no belief in the fan base. There's no confidence. It's just we're down and out. We are down and out as fans. We're lacking in confidence. But we don't want to be lacking in confidence. Unfortunately, with what we're seeing, we're not going to have confidence in the players. So I hope Carrick, whatever he brings into the club, whatever he does in the training ground with the players, I hope the performances are good. We start getting wins and we can be confident again. Because I can't remember the last time we were confident. Because every time we are, it's the hope that kills you. And that's just how it is. So look, best of luck, Michael Carrick. Hope you smash it. And yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, your thoughts on Carrick being interim manager. Do like, subscribe, follow our Instagram link in the description. I'll see you 12 and the next one. Thanks for watching. Michael Carrick as interim manager, all done. Be John next and Reds. Thanks for watching. Take care.